New videos every day.
Life, wisdom.
Psychetruth, massage.
Hi, my name's Christen, and today I'm going to do a back of the leg massage with Corrina. We have her in this lovely bathing suit bottom because we really want to emphasize that the leg is long and continuous, and so it doesn't end right here, but it goes all the way up to the top of the hip. And so when massaging the leg, especially the back of the leg, you want to make sure you get all the way to the top of the hip for a complete feeling and for the most therapeutic benefit. So first I'm just going to smooth out my oil along the surface area of the leg, making sure I work all the way around to the top of the hip. And giving the leg a complete feeling. This also helps your partner know where they are in space and time when someone gets them completely. Once I've warmed it up with some nice gliding strokes, I'm going to come in and do some petrissage, which is a kneading motion, breaking up the leg into 3 parts. So I'll start with the inner thigh, working my way down to the knee, the outer part of the knee, and then kind of back up for the middle. Then on the outside, starting right up by the hip and working my way down. Next, I'll do some fulling. So that's where I take my hands and my thumbs and I kind of press down and I do the entire circumference of the leg with my thumb and my hands. Fulling the muscle. I'll take a loose fist and I'll kind of work from the back of the knee all the way up into the glutes. This is great too for anyone who has any kind of swelling or even depression. A lot of our blood becomes stagnant in the legs, and so we got to push it back up to the heart and get fresh new blood circulated throughout the body. So stretching can do this, like when you're in the morning before you get out of bed, kind of just like raising your legs in the air and letting all that blood kind of fall down into your chest and pump out new fresh blood. So next I'm going to take supported thumbs lightly behind the knee, but then working my way up and kind of stripping out the thigh. Some people can take a whole lot of pressure on their legs, and some people are extremely sensitive. So just be aware. Look for any kind of signals that your partner is giving you, and adjust from there. Next, I'm going to take my forearm. I'm just going to kind of go from the outer part of the leg up towards the middle, And then take my other forearm, starting more from the inner thigh and working my way up, kind of at a diagonal. Can do about 2 passes of that. So from the outer thigh, working towards the middle, and the other on the inner thigh, working towards the middle. Once I reach the back of the knee, I might just do some open-handed upward movements towards the heart. If someone had any kind of large like veins or anything, you might want to just avoid the back of the knees altogether, but for most people it's okay to do some light circulatory upward strokes. I'll come to the outer part of the knee and do some nice little circular effleurage movements with my fingertips. And then begin work on the calf. The calf muscle, also known as the gastrocnemius, has 2 distinct heads on the muscle. So I like to start from the heel and then work my way up to start to kind of like split that muscle in 2. And then between those 2 muscles there's a pressure point about midway, about here, that I like to make sure I run over for all those therapeutic benefits that pressure points offer. They might hurt sometimes, but you're getting a benefit. Once I've done that a few times, I'll split the muscle in 2 with the kneading motion. And once I've reached the bottom of the gastrocnemius, I'll kind of come to the middle and do some more. And I'll pull the soleus, the muscle right in the middle, underneath the calf, or the gastroc, away from the bone. And then back up, working the other side of the calf. To finish my work here, I'm going to take my forearm again. I'm going to start right at the base of the knee. I'm going to glide down using medium pressure, following it all the way to the heel. And if you're able, just try to hang out here for a minute and create some length if you have enough traction. And of course, never forgetting to level on the foot just for a moment. And then a nice smooth effleurage to finish the completed leg, making sure to reach all the way to the top of the hip and back down. And so I'll come along to the other side and do the same thing. Starting with some long gliding effleurage strokes all the way to the top of the hip, smoothing out my oil, creating some circulation, some warmth. Receiving massage is also super awesome for circulation. A lot of people with cold hands or cold feet all the time, they need to make sure that they're getting enough blood flow to those extremities, because those are very important parts of our body. what connects us to the ground, and what we use. We use our hands for just about everything. So once the leg is thoroughly warmed up, I've made sure to pay attention to the hip. I'm going to come in with some kneading strokes, some petrissage, starting on the inner thigh. Always paying attention to the comfortability level of your client. Segmenting the leg into 3 parts. And once I've petrissaged the entire leg, I'm going to come in with some nice kneading and fulling. Where I kind of press down the muscle, the entire circumference, and then pull up with my fingers. Pressing down the entire circumference, pulling up with my fingers. And with that loose fist open, I'm going to go up the entire length of the leg, of the upper part of the leg. Making sure not to ignore the IT band, creating length. And again, some people, they really just want you to lean in here. Just make sure you're using your body weight instead of your hands or your fists. If you use your body to press into your hands, it makes your work a lot easier, and it also has a much better therapeutic benefit for your client. I'm going to do some circulatory drainage. Kind of like how I've heard it described is like you're squeezing a tube of toothpaste, basically. So you kind of just have your hands, the entire circumference of the thigh, and then pushing up, getting all that blood up to the heart. And I'll come in with supported thumbs, and I'll strip out the hamstring. Light behind the knee, increasing pressure as needed as you work your way up the thigh. Also being careful not to use too much pressure on the inner thigh as well, because there's like an artery that runs through there. And once I finish that, I'm going to take my forearm, I'm going to work my way up the outer part of the thigh towards the middle, and with my other arm, come up the inner part of the thigh towards the middle. I'm finishing it off with a nice circulatory effleurage. And once I come behind the knee, light open hand, upward movement. Really taking into consideration what your client's needs are and what makes them feel comfortable. And this time I'm actually going to do my forearm movement first so I can get some more traction. So I'm going to start at the base of at the top of the calf with my forearm. I'm going to work my way down to the top of the heel and hold it for just a moment. Kind of pull, traction, and then come in with my effleurage strokes. Every once in a while, just remembering to say hi to the foot, because it does feel so nice. And starting from the heel, working my way up, splitting the gastroc into two with my thumbs, running over that pressure point. Then petrissaging. Coming to the middle, pulling upwards. And working my way back up. Some people like a lot of work done on their calves, so you can even do stripping. You can kind of do the prayer hand squeeze, which is you interlace your fingers and you kind of come across and you, with your palms, you pull upwards on the calf. Kind of kneading it with your palms and giving your fingers a break. Saying hello and goodbye to the foot. And goodbye to the leg with a nice long effleurage. Please don't. I was happy with that leg massage though. Thank you so much for watching. This was my back of the leg massage. If you'd like to see more videos, they're available here for you to watch. Please circle us on Google Plus and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Bye. Have you ever gotten the lovely treat of having your hairstylist massage your scalp while they're washing your hair? That's an awesome treat when that happens. I'm always hoping that they'll never stop, personally. So when you do a scalp massage, I'm going to give you 4 easy tips to follow to make sure that you're being as effective as you possibly can. And my first tip is going to be to